Hey there guys, I'm TheRoyalGorilla and welcome to my rundown of hopefully all the Easter eggs in Agents of Mayhem. Now, Agents of Mayhem has a hell of a lot of Easter eggs. Many are just passing references or bits of dialogue, so what I wanted to do in this video was feature only the meatiest ones. That means things that you can find in the open world, skins, and if I'm feeling nice, maybe a couple others. Now also, if any new Easter eggs are found after this video was made, obviously I won't be able to update it, so just leave them in the comment section below and let everyone know. And with that, I think it's about time we got started. It's no secret that Agents of Mayhem and Saints Row are pretty closely linked. Perhaps parallel universes or something. That's why it's absolutely no surprise to see Saints Row Easter eggs and references showing up all over Agents of Mayhem. Let's start off in the Ark. To find this first Saints Row Easter egg, all you need to do is head over to the requisitions shop. At the back of the room, through a window, you'll be able to see the iconic Saints Demon Angel statue. This statue has appeared in most Saints Row titles, normally decorating the gang hideouts like in Saints Row 2 and 3. This statue also has the added bonus of being interactable, giving us even more references to the Saints.
I see you noticed the statue in the back. Perhaps if Persephone was more saintly in her ways, she would prefer it to her usual sculptures.
Whilst we're here in the Ark, let's head over to the vehicle bay for another Easter egg. On the table in the bay will be a magazine featuring the Stillwater Sharks. Stillwater is the setting for both Saints Row 1 and 2 and the original home of the Saints until they moved to Stillport in later titles. So this next one may not exactly be an Easter egg, but it's definitely tying into the Saints Row theme. For those of you who pre-ordered the game, you would have received Johnny Gat as a playable character. If you're not familiar with Johnny, he is one of the major characters from the entire Saints Row series, appearing in pretty much every game, even after he died. In Agents of Mayhem though, he seems to have a new backstory as a grizzled cop rather than a 3rd Street Saint. This gives us even more evidence to the parallel universe theory. Sticking with Johnny, during his first mission, you'll be asked to destroy a van. However, if you take a moment to look at the paint job on this van, you will notice that it features the devil himself, as previously seen in Gat Out of Hell. Although this time, he's a lot less musical.
You belong to me. I'm giving you away. Your blood will not save you. My hand will be cruel if you disobey. You belong to me.
Another Saints Row Easter egg can be found late in the game's story. Now, without giving any spoilers away, one of the later lieutenants will utilise the infamous Saints Row Cabot during her missions. The Cabot featured in a number of Saints Row games and was one of the best Easter eggs to come out of the series. I was actually surprised at just how much they used during this mission, so there's no doubt you won't run into them as long as you're playing through the game's story. The Half-Life Easter egg can be found inside the Ark. It's nice and easy to find because all you need to do is head over to the R&D lab. Attached to the front counter will be a small piece of paper. Written on this piece of paper is, "Gordon, please return my crowbar," along with a picture of a crowbar. This is clearly a reference to Gordon Freeman, the main character of the Half-Life series, and his signature weapon, the crowbar. 2012's most annoying song, Gangnam Style, can be found in Agents of Mayhem as an Easter egg. So if you want to find this for yourself, all you need to do is head to this location in the city. Here you'll be able to find a number of shipping containers. Jumping across these and heading inside the open container will allow you to come face to face with this Easter egg. Yep, Dancing all alone at the back of this container will be a lone NPC, of course doing the official Gangnam Style dance. It is actually quite a fitting Easter egg considering Agents of Mayhem is set in Seoul and Gangnam Style of course is a Korean song. Okay, this is 100% my favourite Easter egg I've seen in a long time. Once again, we're here in the Ark, and we're going to head over to the R&D lab. At the back of the lab will be a pipe and a valve that you can interact with. Something very special happens when you do. I really hope you understand now why I love this Easter egg so much. I'm not even particularly surprised by it, seems pretty par for the course for a Volition game. Agents of Mayhem has tons of skins for you to customize your characters with. Some of these are simple recolors, but others are much more. In particular, if you ordered any of the Day 1 editions of Agents of Mayhem, you would have received the Legal Action Pending DLC, including the Cosplay Skins pack. Essentially, what the Cosplay Skins pack does is give a number of agents pop culture inspired skins. Let's take a look at a few. Braddock will have access to an X-Men inspired Mutant Enforcer skin, in the classic X-Men colours. Her weapon will also receive the Cable Layer skin to match, with Cable being a likely reference to the X-Men character of the same name. Fortune will get the Galaxy Guardian skin, obviously based off of Guardians of the Galaxy. In particular, this skin imitates the comic book Star-Lord, complete with matching colours and a chest logo. Hardtack will have the Game of Mayhem skin and the Gun of Death weapon skin. Now, I'm not entirely sure exactly of the reference here, but I'm pretty sure it's a nod to Kill Bill. Okay, so I did a little bit of extra research, and from what I found out, I think that the Game of Mayhem skin is based on Game of Death, which was an uncompleted Bruce Lee movie, which was kind of the forefather to Kill Bill. The yellow jumpsuit, which is pretty much iconic of Kill Bill now, featured in that film, so this seems to be a reference to both Kill Bill and Game of Death. Hollywood will receive the rather cool looking Man of Iron skin. Basically, it's Iron Man. The colour scheme matches the Marvel hero, and Hollywood will even get a beard straight off the face of Robert Downey Jr. His weapon skin is also called the Ironmonger, in reference to Iron Man's classic villain. Daisy will receive the Wonder Daisy skin. The American flag-clad skin is a reference to Wonder Woman. Her weapon is also called the Themysciran Sure Shot, referencing Wonder Woman's homeland. Yeti's skin will be called the Thunder Beast, referencing the classic 80s animated show Thundercats. It seems to be based on Panthro, but I have no knowledge of Thundercats, so I may be wrong. So those were the skins I received with my copy of the game. However, the promotional material also shows 3 extra skins available with the digital version. I don't particularly recognise any of these. I have a feeling that this one is potentially a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Easter egg, but I have no idea about the other 2. Now let's not forget about the default skins as well, because they also include a few Easter eggs. Braddock will have the Going Dutch skin, a reference to the character of the same name from Predator. Also, her weapon skin, Natural Predator, further enforces this Easter egg. Braddock will also have the Mayhem Soldier skin. With that metal arm, it's clearly a reference to Marvel's Winter Soldier. Her weapon is even called the Barnes Burner, referencing Bucky Barnes. Hollywood will have the Commander Hollywood skin, along with the Burst Avenger weapon, referencing Captain America, the first Avenger. He will also have the Stillwater Original, a skin clearly based on the Saints Row franchise from the colours and even the logo. Oh, and his weapon's called the Gat. Pretty on the nose there. One of Rama's skins will be called the Eagle Eye. The purple colour scheme and Avenging Arrow's weapon skin makes this a pretty solid Hawkeye Easter egg. Rama will also have the Verdant Vigilante skin. That basically translates to the Green Vigilante, so I'm pretty confident that this is a reference to DC's Green Arrow. The character Oni will have a skin called the Joking Killer. That's pretty clearly a reference to DC's The Joker, from the purple and green colour scheme to the clown makeup. Also, the name The Joking Killer is potentially a reference to the Killing Joke comic. Oni will also have the Ring Bearer skin alongside the 7 Days weapon skin. This is a reference to The Ring and the 7 days the victims have before they die. Yeti will also have the Incredible Yeti skin. There's not even any doubt that this is a reference to the Incredible Hulk. On the other hand, he also has the Russian Steel skin. Now, this may be a Colossus Easter egg from X-Men, but I'm kind of undecided. The ninja character, whose name I won't even try to pronounce, has the Killer Cold skin. This is a reference to Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat. Cold is even spelt with a K, just to make this even more Easter eggy. The absolutely lovely Italian Jewel can unlock the Fungal Fiefdom skin, a reference to Super Mario, even sporting a J on her top. Her matching weapon is also called the Peachy Keen, referencing Princess Peach. In addition to all of them skins, there's also a free bit of DLC that you can pick up called the Franchise Force Pack. It essentially contains a couple more skins for Fortune, Hardtack and Hollywood. Now in particular, the skin that Hardtack will receive is called an Officer and a Hardtack. That's a pretty obvious nod to an Officer and a Gentleman. So those were some of the biggest Easter eggs that can be found in Agents of Mayhem. There are actually a couple of smaller Easter eggs that I found, both of which actually come from Braddock. One of her gadgets is called the Dead Med Redemption. Clearly that's referencing Rockstar's Red Dead Redemption. She also has a core upgrade called Apocalypse Now. I don't really need to explain that one, do I? So then guys, there you have it. That was a look at all of the Easter eggs in Agents of Mayhem, or at least I hope that was all of them. There can always be some more found after I've uploaded these videos, or there may have been a couple that I've missed. So just keep that in mind, and if you do know of any that I did miss, then leave them in the comments section below. So then guys, that's it for me today. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, head over and check out my second channel, The Big Verse. There's a lot more kind of vlog style content over there. It's very relaxed, and hopefully you'll be able to find something you like. If you enjoyed this video though, I would really appreciate a like, comment and subscribe. Oh, and follow me on Twitter. I've been TheRoyalGorilla. Over and out.
His name is Luke and he's more than your average gamer. No ordinary let's player. Know about Easter eggs much better. Da 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 da. His name is Luke, aka TheRoyalGorilla. Even bigger than the giant Godzilla. Follow him in every game he goes. Da da da.